Welcome to my channel. Facts about Pakistan movies. The majority of Pakistani films are produced in Urdu, the official language of Pakistan. The film industry in Pakistan is often referred to as Lollywood, a portmanteau of Lahore, the city where it originated, and Hollywood. Pakistani cinema experienced a revival in the early 21st century after a period of decline. The 1960s and 1970s are considered the classic era of Pakistani cinema with iconic films like Arman and Mera Naam Hai Mohabbat. Legendary actors such as Wahid Murad, Muhammad Ali and Shabnam played pivotal roles in the golden era of Pakistani cinema. The Lux Style Awards and the Pakistan Media Awards are among the events that recognize outstanding achievements in Pakistani cinema. Directors like Shoaib Mansoor, Mehreen Jabbar and Nabil Qureshi have gained recognition for their contributions to Pakistani cinema. Film festivals such as the Karachi Film Festival provide a platform for showcasing Pakistani films and talent. Challenges faced by the industry include piracy, limited budget, and competition with international films. Pakistani films cover a wide range of genres, including drama, romance, action, and comedy. Music is an integral part of Pakistani films, with many film songs becoming popular hits. Pakistani filmmakers have collaborated with international filmmakers, fostering cross-cultural cinematic experiences. The animation industry in Pakistan is growing, with an increasing number of animated films being produced. Educational institutes in Pakistan offer courses in filmmaking, contributing to the development of a new generation of filmmakers. Organizations like the Pakistan Film Producers Association play a role in regulating and supporting the film industry. The All Pakistan Film Exhibitors Association and the Pakistan Film Distributors Association are important bodies in the film industry. Lahore, the center of Lollywood, is home to several film studios, including Evernew Studios and Bari Studios. Many Pakistani films draw inspiration from literature, with adaptations of novels and plays being common. Advances in film technology, including digital filmmaking and special effects, are becoming more prevalent in Pakistani cinema. The National Film Archive of Pakistan is responsible for preserving and archiving the national's cinematic heritage. Film distribution challenges, including limited screens and competition with international releases, impact the industry's reach. Film societies and clubs play a crucial role in promoting cinema as an art form, organizing screenings and discussions. The short film format is gaining popularity, providing a platform for experimentation and showcasing emerging talent. Censorship occasionally poses challenges to filmmakers, with restrictions on certain themes or content. Renowned music directors contribute significantly to the success of Pakistani films by creating memorable soundtracks. Film criticism and analysis are essential components of the film culture, with critics contributing to discussions about artistic merit and cultural impact. The diverse landscapes of Pakistan provide filmmakers with picturesque locations for shooting. The film industry contributes to the country's economy through job creation, tourism, and cultural exports. The government provides support to the industry through regulations and policies that aim to address challenges. Filmmakers employ various marketing strategies, including social media, to promote and generate interest in their films. Various film festivals in Pakistan, such as the Lahore International Children's Film Festival, celebrate local and international cinema. Some Pakistani films have gained recognition at international film festivals, contributing to the global profile of Pakistani cinema. Production companies like RE Films and Hum Films play a significant role in financing and producing Pakistani films. Historical epics depicting events such as the creation of Pakistan and its early years have been popular in Pakistani cinema. Awards recognize achievements in various categories including Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Director, and Best Film. Films in Pakistan have at times played a role in shaping societal perceptions and influencing public discourse. Many Pakistani films explore societal issues, political dynamics, and cultural nuances. Talent shows and competitions contribute to the discovery of new actors and filmmakers in Pakistan. The industry has embraced digital platforms for film distribution and promotion. The crossover between television and film industries is evident, with actors and directors often working in both mediums. Despite historical tensions, there have been instances of collaboration and exchange between Pakistani and Indian film industries. Films often influence fashion trends in Pakistan, with costumes and styles showcased in movies becoming popular. Similar to Bollywood, Pakistani cinema has been the emergence of family dynasties with multiple generations involved in filmmaking. The government of Pakistan has initiated various schemes and incentives to encourage and support the film industry. Virtual reality and augmented reality technologies are gradually making their way into Pakistani film productions. Social media platforms are extensively used by filmmakers and actors for promotion and audience engagement. Some Pakistani films have been broken box office records, demonstrating the industry's potential for commercial success. Filmmakers are exploring transmedia storytelling, extending narratives across multiple platforms such as web series, mobile apps, and more. Comedy films have gained popularity in Pakistan, providing audience with light-hearted and entertaining content. There is a growing emphasis on female empowerment in Pakistani cinema, both on and off screen, with more women taking on key roles in the industry. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.